look at how fancy this is.
Ooh, look at this.
Wow. Look, we've got
This is much nicer
sparkles.
than a normal gaff we
I
present
know.
from here.
I know. We're doing all right, aren't we? Considering
It's
this
not
whole...
bad.
Good thing nobody can see us from the waist down because it's just pajamas and socks, but...
I couldn't give away my secrets like that. I'm definitely not wearing slippers, honest.
Never. But it's a special occasion because it is BAFTA. So of course we're going to get dressed up. Of course we're going to celebrate because it's a big night for the gaming industry. And I think like now more than ever, it's a good time to celebrate all the amazing games that have happened this year.
Totally.
So, yeah.
A lot of those games are keeping everyone entertained in the current situation. So it's good to see a big celebration still going ahead, even though it's now a virtual red carpet rather than a real one.
Yes, well, you know, we're going to be fancy wherever we are. So let's see your little beer and a champagne flute, please.
There we go. Yeah,
Chin chin.
You've spoiled it. I was going to tell everyone this was Cristal.
Oh, it's Cristal, darling. I'm sorry.
Hold on.
Okay.
Ooh, love that fizz. It's actually
it's so good, ale. So fancy. It's a good vintage, right?
Yeah.
So the actual ceremony goes live in about 25 minutes. So we thought we'd just sit and chat and discuss and sort of, kind of chat about our predictions, I suppose. See what chat thinks as well.
A little bit of a warm-up. Yeah,
a little bit of a warm-up, you know, and give us time to drink our champagne because every big fancy event has a champagne reception and we're no different, so... So what are your kind of favourites for this evening? Because, I mean, 11 nominations each for Control and for Death Stranding, which is a record, but at the same time, there's more categories than there's ever been as well. 18, I think, so...
Yeah, there is. How many new ones? Is it like 4 or 5 new ones?
Yeah, quite a few. Yeah.
And then there's even one voted for by the general public.
That's the EE Mobile Game of the Year award. Yeah, that was there. That's not. It's not the first year for that, but yeah, that is one. That's the only one that's voted for by the public as well. So
my vote's for Pokemon Go on that one.
Oh, really? Is that nominated?
It is. It is nominated, and it's like the only one I've played. So.
Personally, I think Control is gonna do quite well tonight. I have a feeling. I think that like it's got so many nominations, and in certain categories, I think it's gonna do well for technical achievement. I think. Yeah. Because. Well, mainly because of the ashtray maze, if I'm being quite honest, because that is like when I think technical achievement, I'm like, wow, yeah, no, that's a big standout.
Yeah, the ashtray maze is like, it was what everyone was talking about when that game came out. Stylistically, that game is just head and shoulders above a lot of the other games that came out last year. So I'm not surprised it's up for artistic achievement just because of how striking some of the scenes look.
It's true, yeah. Even just like when the titles flash up, like the place names flash up on the screen, it just, it makes an impact.
It is very good. Like there's some really great games up for artistic achievement, but I could not choose. I couldn't guess even what would win out of Control or Death Stranding, because both are incredibly beautiful looking games in basically two different ways. So that one's going to be a real interesting one to see which one wins. If it's not any of those, then it's going to
Disco Elysium. Disco Elysium could have a decent chance at it as well, just because like its art style is super unique. That kind of watercolor sort of look.
Yeah, that's true. And I love Concrete Genie's like neon graffiti style. How it all comes to life and everything like that. That is a beautiful one. And Knights and Bikes is also super cute too.
I haven't played that, but that's got quite a few nominations, hasn't it?
Yeah, and I also just scrolled down. Sayonara Wild Hearts is up for a nomination as well. I don't know if you've played.
No, I haven't.
That, visually, Sayonara Wild Hearts is it's like I don't know the best way to describe it, like a neon 80s rainbow roller coaster. It's
sold. Just sold on that.
It's hard to explain, but yeah, it's all of those games are beautiful. But yeah, my guess is it's going to be between Control or Death Stranding. For artistic achievement.
The thing is as well, like because I know Death Stranding's up for obviously 11 nominations, and it is a phenomenal achievement of a game, but if I had to choose one that I personally wanted it to win, it probably would be artistic achievement, because Yuji Shinkawa, like that's all him, I think. Like, I mean, obviously it's, everyone else who worked on it as well, but I think that Kojima's art style throughout the year has been so it's been basically just defined by Yuji Shinkawa, and I think like Death Stranding had such a unique kind of look about it. But then it's kind of weird that Death Stranding is also up for debut game. I think a lot of people were a bit, weirded out by that, but it makes sense because obviously no one there, well, the main players there are no newcomers to the industry, but it is a debut, it's the debut game from a new studio. So
yes. Yeah, that's true. So it does count. But yeah, I can remember people saying, is that right to put it there? But I think it's right to put it there. It is a debut studio. And it was one of the most high-profile releases of this year. Whether you love it or hate it, it is it's a game that's going to be remembered for many years to come. Ape Out for debut game as well. That's one game. Johnny Chiodini, lovely Johnny, he absolutely loves Ape Out, and he says the music is brilliant. But I've still not played it yet. It's
kind of a rhythm game, right? Like that was because I remember when it came out, didn't RKG do they did a play along with a live band?
Oh, maybe.
Which is amazing. Loading bar. I think that was such a great idea, and I remember like that's because I haven't played it yet. Like that was one of the things I really knew about that game, which just sounded like really awesome.
It looks like the best way I've described it in my head is oh no, I've forgotten the name of the game. What's the top-down game where it's really brutal, set in the 80s? Really hard to play.
It's gone out of my head as well. I know exactly what you're talking about.
I keep thinking of Super Hot. It's like that, but with animals.
Oh my god, that's gonna really, really, really bother me. We're gonna kick ourselves when chat tell us what it is with the animal masks.
People in the comments will tell us. Yes, with the animal masks. Yes. Anders Geek says Ape Out is absolutely stunning. So
oh my god, that's
Hotline Miami, La Team Maker.
Of course, it's Hotline Miami.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Hotline Miami in a zoo.
I've had all 2 sips of champagne. It's gone to my head now. But yeah, I think like I actually really, really love the nominations this year, just because there's it just feels like such a broad spectrum of genres. Like there's obviously there's the big, huge studio games, but then actually a lot of indie games have gotten decent nods as well. Like, 4 noms for Knights and Bikes, 4 noms for Untitled Goose Game. Like it's just a really nice sort of smorgasbord, if you will, of like the games throughout the year. And obviously I'm pretty happy that Sekiro is in there.
Yes,
what do you think about Sekiro? Like, because it's but like, I've had this argument with people before where it's like, well, because that game is so difficult.
Yeah.
Do you is the accessibility a problem when it comes to giving out awards? Because it's kind of stopping as many people from appreciating it. Is that a problem? Is that should that be taken into consideration?
So I've been scared off Sekiro because of how hard it's supposed to be. I did play it with you on the stream, and it was pretty hard.
You gave it a good shot.
Yeah, I was all right. But I have heard people say, a few of my friends included in this, that it is once it clicks, if you can get past a certain battle. I know exactly the
Geneshiro battle. Yeah.
Yes.
It's absolutely.
If you get to that part and you can get past it, it will basically, by that point it will have clicked, and it's the best game, bestest game.
That battle will destroy you. First it destroys you, and then it's your choice whether you're going to get back up and rebuild yourself and learn. It's basically the game throwing everything that you're supposed to have learned up to that point onto you.
Yeah.
And if you can't do it, then you're not going to enjoy the rest of it. You can't access the rest of the game, which
it's kind
of it's kind of difficult, right? Like, I don't know.
I think maybe that would be a big block for me. I'd probably get to there and lose my temper and never go back, just because I'm impatient.
Yeah.
But I don't know. What I played looked great. I loved the monster designs in it.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
For people who are good at coordination and things like that. I think people who've played it and loved it have had the best time. So it definitely deserves to be up there, even if perhaps it's the difficulty is gating a few people off.
That's it. There's nothing. I don't know. Like I think that it would be a problem if not if every game was like that. It would be a huge problem. And I'm glad that there are other games that don't have accessibility issues to balance it out. But also, it's good that people have that option and that challenge. The challenge is why a lot of people play From Software games, right? So
yeah, totally.
It's interesting.
But that's nice that in Best Game you've got one of the hardest games of the year, and then you've also got a game that's super family friendly, like Luigi's Mansion 3, which is basically designed to be played in co-op with maybe a parent and a child or two children. It's just that's it's a nice balance.
That's such a lovely game as well. And yeah, like it's just such a feel good game, and yeah, as you say, super accessible. Like you can play, parents and kids can play it together. Yeah, it's super nice.
Yeah. Oh, I love that Untitled Goose Game is up for Best Game as well.
I think like that game really, it defined a moment, really, didn't it? Like there was a point in time where you couldn't go anywhere without seeing an Untitled Goose Game meme.
Yes, totally. Like there was protests in London had Untitled Goose Game memes on placards and things, and there's just no other game this year I don't think has like permeated the the social world outside of video games more than Goose Game that I can think of.
No,
like obviously Death Stranding was huge in video game land, but Untitled Goose Game just felt like it popped out of our little gaming bubble.
Mind you, that is like in sort of judging a game, I think that's outside the realm of what BAFTA would consider. But I mean, nothing exists in a bubble, and it kind of just shows you how that game touched people, right?
Yeah.
And yeah, like it's just I'm just so glad that it's just like so wholesome, and like the fact that you can be a menace but be a kind of lovable menace, I guess.
That's my whole aesthetic.
That is you.
Honestly, one of my most favorite moments from last year was playing Untitled Goose Game on stage at EGX with you and Zoe, and for everyone in the crowd and at home, and everyone was honking away. It was so cool.
It was amazing.
So big fan of that game.
Yeah, and you're also a big fan of Call of Duty Modern Warfare, right? Which has quite a few nominations.
Yeah, let's have a look. Animation, it's up for.
Oh yeah, animation's
audio
a new
achievement. One. It does have good gun bangs.
You do love a good gun bang.
Oh, so many gun bangs. Yeah, I've been playing so much Warzone recently.
Yeah.
I've really got into it, and almost in the same way I got into PUBG back in the day. A lot of my friends are playing Warzone as well. And because it's cross-platform, I can play with my friends on PC, I can play with my friends on PS4, I can play with my friends on Xbox. And back in the day, it was like, I can only play, with one set of people at once. But now we've got a friends message group.
That's quite nice, yeah.
Yeah, it's just like a Warzone message group. Yeah, so that's really cool.
Amazing. And it's also got a nomination for, technical achievement.
Oh, yeah.
It's also got one for for Barry Sloane in performer in a leading role as well.
Yeah, Price.
Is that what is that Price?
Yeah,
that's Price. Yeah,
guy with the tash.
Nice, and he's about as like iconic as Call of Duty characters get, right?
He is, yeah. This is the third time he's had a bit of a redesign. This is also the third voice actor he's had.
Oh wow!
Yeah. The first time he turned up was the first Call of Duty game, and he was hello, I'm Captain Price.
No way.
He was really like Second World War posh English.
Amazing.
Gent. And then in the original Modern Warfare, he was voiced by a guy from The Bill. I can't remember his name. That's gone. But yeah, he had the gruff voice. The original Modern Warfare voice, I think, is the one that sticks in everyone's mind. But Barry Sloane did a really good job.
So he's English. A
He is.
character.
Yes, he is. He is an English SAS.
Oh my gosh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, so he knows his stuff.
He knows his stuff. He's been around. He has done some things.
Yeah. Nice.
Yeah, there's some good performer in leading role stuff up. Laura Bailey as Kate Diaz in
Yes.
Gears 5. Courtney Hope as Jesse Faden in Control.
Yes.
I've been playing that recently as well.
Oh, you've been playing the DLC, haven't you?
The Foundation.
Yeah.
So that's really cool. Good to see Jesse Faden in there.
Yeah.
Telling Lies, I've not played yet. Logan Marshall Green as David.
Yeah. That's I haven't actually gotten to that yet either. But I'm really excited to.
It's full motion video one.
That's right. Yeah. And I actually love games like that. I think they're really interesting. Like because we haven't had one since. I don't feel like we've had one since Her Story. Not a big one anyway.
No,
not one receiving like quite as much recognition.
No, definitely not. Yeah, I can't think of any at all.
No,
but I can think of Life is Strange 2, which is something you've played. Gonzalo Martin.
Yes,
is up for Sean Diaz.
Yes, Life is Strange 2 is up for a few awards. They've up for Game Beyond Entertainment. And yeah, like obviously I'm a little bit biased. Everyone knows I love that game. But yeah, I hope that they do very well as well. I'm sure they will. Like you can check out the full Let's Play on our channel. You can see exactly what I thought of all of that game.
Yes.
Yeah, but yeah, it was super impactful. And and going on from that, like the Game Beyond Entertainment category is probably one of my favorite. Categories, which is fairly new as well. It's been introduced in the last few years. And yeah, it's just like kind of celebrating games that have, tried to make a social or cultural impact beyond just being, obviously, beyond entertainment. It's in the name. And this year we have, like Civ 6, Gathering Storm, Death Stranding as well. Kind Words, Lo-Fi Chill Beats to Write to. I find that really hard to say. Life is Strange 2, obviously, and NeoCap and Ring Fit Adventures, which nobody can get their hands on at all at the moment, right?
Eurogamer put up a post from Jelly Deals about it coming into stock, and I messaged you saying, "Oh, do you think I should pick up a copy?" And you were like, "Yeah, go for it." And by the time I'd messaged you that, it had sold out again.
Do you know it's really weird too that my brother, who doesn't watch my stuff at all, because why would he? Doesn't read Eurogamer, actually messaged me today as well, asking about Ring Fit Adventure. I think it's just because people are in the house more, isn't it? That they're like, this game seems good to work out too.
Yeah, a little bit. It's always good to gamify like your exercise a bit. It's why I like Pokemon Go, because it makes my walks to and from the shops a little bit more interesting. But Ring Fit Adventure, I still feel the burn in my thighs from the bullying.
It's not nothing. It's not nothing, Like it's actually, I think that's why it's popular. It actually works, I have one downstairs. I will definitely start using it more when if on cold days when I can't be bothered to get up and run around the park. I probably will give it a go again. But yeah, it's nice. I kind of like that this category is branching out, and it's not just being like games that are trying to send a message or have some grander sort of, I guess, like ideal or something, but it's just like here's a game that is trying to help people get healthy in a fun way, and that's enough to sort of push it beyond the boundaries of just being a game for game's sake.
Totally.
Yeah. But sorry, I completely derailed it there because we were talking about performers and we didn't mention, obviously, Norman Reedus, who is up for performer in a leading role in Death Stranding.
Norman Reedus and his friendly fetus.
Do you know, I watched a weirdly, those autocomplete interviews that are on Wired? Do you watch those?
I haven't, but I've heard of them.
So he did one recently where he told the story of how he became an actor, and it's really weird. Like he was like, it was in such a roundabout way. First of all, he's like pretty much in his 50s, which blew my mind. I thought I thought he was like 30s or something.
Wow.
And he was like, he was working at a bike shop or something, and someone was
Right.
like, you should try out for this role, and he did, and then that was just it. Like
Huh.
he just fell into an acting career, which I think was just an amazing story that like I don't
Oh.
think I'd heard before.
Oh, fair play. Well, I still watch Walking Dead every week, and
Do
yeah,
you?
yeah, still see a lot of Norman Reedus on my telly. So I'm a big fan of his work.
But you haven't played Death Stranding, right?
I
Not very
have.
much.
I've played. I played quite a bit over Christmas. I book off quite a lot of time over Christmas, as you know, and
Yes.
I used it to
It's a
clear out some
tradition.
backlog.
I'd feel weird if you didn't do it now.
Yeah, and I got to the part where you are up in the mountains. You're up in the snowy mountains,
That's quite
and
far into it. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
and it was a lot of backtracking backwards and forwards up the same mountain. And then another game came out, and I forgot to go back to it.
Yeah, that's
Uh,
fair.
yeah, but I liked it for what it was trying to do, and it was a nice change to the normal sort of games I play. And obviously the visuals was stunning. I've got a
Mm.
4K TV, and
Oh
just
yeah.
playing it on my 4K TV, the landscapes and the rocks, and honest to God, some of that it looks photorealistic. I'm like, is that a place I can actually go and visit? So
Yeah.
yeah, it was pure chill escapism for me for a couple of weeks, and then
And
I
then you were
moved
just
on to
like,
something
that's
else.
enough kind of thing. Do you know,
Yeah,
it's funny though, it's one of those games where it's the same thing that people always say. They're like, not everyone, but some people I've spoken to has been like, do you know, it's not for me, but I'm glad it exists. Do you know
exactly.
that kind
Yeah,
of way? And
yeah.
also that, and I think this is true, that it probably wouldn't exist if not for, like, nobody else could make it apart from Kojima, you know?
Yes, no, I don't think. Yeah, if someone else had pitched that
They'd be
to
like,
like a publisher, they'd be like, well, no.
but also, right? Okay, me just about to pour my fucking champagne and be like, right, here's the tea. Like, so everyone slagged off Kojima when it came out because they were like,
Yeah,
there's silly Kojima talking about, oh, it's the apocalypse and you're a delivery man and the world depends on you because this is what it's all. Like, you know,
well,
it turns out all your
yeah.
Amazon packages are pretty important
Look,
right now, so
I
maybe we
know.
all owe
Yeah,
an apology. Just before we move on, I've noticed we've got a new member, Dolce Vita.
we
Hi.
yes. High five.
Welcome. And we've also got a super chat from Kaylee Westney, who says, hi, Aoife and Ian. You guys look great. Thank
Hello.
you.
Thank you.
I received my Final Fantasy VII remake this morning.
What?
Will you and Zoe be finishing the original? So, now, when we kind of decided that, well, not decided, but when, you know, self-isolation kicked off and we all were working from home, we kind of reckoned that the last two episodes would kind of be strange, kind of shot a different way. And also, our saves are on the Office PlayStation. So it might be a bit difficult to carry on from, especially since we were at the very end of the game. But I can promise you that, you know, we'll probably play the remake and we'll probably be playing that until, like, however long it is. And, you know, like, that could be quite a while. So I'm very, very excited to play the remake. And you can bet we'll be doing that as soon as we possibly can. So
Yeah, I mean I've heard a lot of people getting it early as well. Which
yes.
lucky you. I
Yes.
don't have it.
Mm.
Hmm. But
Mm.
yeah, I mean, like, you know, you never know. You could do the climax of that Let's Play later in the year when,
Oh,
you know, things are a bit
absolutely.
different. And
It's kind of weird though, because, like, you know, everyone at the very start when we started that Let's Play, they were like, you'll never get there in time. You'll never finish it before the remake comes out. Turns out we had loads of time, but we still
yeah,
couldn't
they
finish it in time.
delay it once or twice, didn't they, during
Darn
that
it.
time?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, back to the noms. Are there any other games that you're like, I really hope these guys win? Because honestly, I think so for best British game, you've got Frontier Developments with Planet Zoo, and you've also got No Code with the stream's starting. Oh no, 5 minutes.
Ooh,
You've also got Team No Code with Observation, and I think both of
that
those
was a good
are
one.
great games.
Mm. Well, yeah, as you know, I'm a big fan of Codemasters,
Yes.
thanks to their eggy history with Dizzy. So
Oh,
yeah,
okay. I didn't realize
So
that was just they were Disney.
yeah, they back in the Spectrum days, they were the house that published Dizzy.
Mm-hmm.
Nowadays, they mainly, well, pretty much only do racing games nowadays, but that means games like Dirt Rally 2.0
Mm.
have some of the finest racing simulation tech possible. You could, one EGX a few years ago, I sat on this like 20 grand racing simulator and
Yeah,
played a dirt rally game, and it like the game's programmed so it works with this seat and it vibrates realistically over the different surfaces and stuff. And so the um I'm not very good at talking about technical stuff, but the way they've programmed it, so like the wheels, if you're going around a corner on like tarmac and you've got some grip and then it hits the mud on the side, it will act realistic like
that's
a real
cool.
wheel would and stuff. So Codemasters are easily the best in British when it comes to like simulation racing games.
Yes.
So
Well, they've been going
uh,
so long, and like, yeah, they've really
mhm.
perfected the tech on that, right?
Oh, totally,
Yeah.
totally. Have Frontier Developments, have they perfected zoo tech? Because
I
you
think
played a
they've
lot of that.
definitely perfected the kind of strategy uh, sim, right? Like, because
Mm,
they've got such a history with um, sim games. Like, they did. Oh, was it Roller Coaster Tycoon? And they obviously did Jurassic World Evolution. And I loved Planet Zoo. I thought it was so cool. Like, I
yeah.
just the like the part of me that wanted to like because it a little big behind the curtain, me at like 8 9 years old, all I wanted to do was be a zoologist. Like, I
Oh.
was obsessed with animals, so like I would have just that game would have blown my mind forever. So yeah, it is awesome. I haven't played like a lot of it, but what I have, it's
Mm,
just I love Frontier games because they're always so full of character, like
yeah.
everything down to like all the little animations. Like they have such an attention to detail that I really appreciate.
Ah,
Just
sweet.
super
Yeah,
nice.
I've not played it, but I did watch you and Zoe
Yeah.
play it. Yeah, it was making me giggle. We've had a super chat from Steph R before it disappears off.
Yeah.
She says, "You both need to put watches on. No outfit is complete without a watch." People, I've worn a watch for years,
I
Steph.
don't, yeah, I don't think I've ever worn a watch. I do
Yeah.
agree with you. Outfits do look really nice with a watch, but I'm just like,
When I was very young, I had a Transformers watch. It was a digital watch, and you
G1.
could pop the front off. I
Oh,
think it was, yeah, and you could turn it into a little transformer and then click it back onto your watch. I would pay money to
that's
have that again.
adorable.
I want it again. We've also had a super chat from Pietro Padone. He says, "Y'all folks are looking dapper as heckens tonight.
Thank
Thank you
you.
all for the great streams lately. You're
Oh, you're
welcome. You're
very
welcome.
welcome. Thank you for
Our
watching
pleasure."
them. It's
And
been nice
also a
to
new
stream more
member.
often, hasn't it?
Yeah, it has been nice to stream more often. It's been cool to interact with all you Viewingtons
Yes.
via streams as well. Also, high five to Square Window TV for becoming a new member.
Yay.
Thank you
We'll have
so
some
much.
champagne. There you go.
Yeah, yum yum yum. Oh, and Hello, I'm Dukin has done a super chat of a Shibu dog giving us a thumbs up, which is good because there's 1 minute, less
Here you
than
go.
1 minute.
I've got to watch.
Oh, yay! I
I'll
still don't
uh,
have a watch.
I'll put it
Do I
on.
have anything that resembles a watch?
This is gonna be way too big on me. There you go.
Or
Ta-da!
I could balance my mobile phone on my wrist. I'll...
I do apologize in advance if my cat interrupts the stream at any time for anyone watching who's not used to Kitty just traipsing on in and ruining all of my streams, but he
No, that
probably will
never
at some point.
apologize for cat invasions.
Well,
Internet plus cat
we've got
equals
1 minute
best.
to go until the stream starts. I'm very excited. I hope everyone else is very excited. And
I'm going to
yeah,
top up my champers.
I can't
Then in
wait to
that
get a little
case,
glimpse into Dara O'Brien's living room, or one of his many rooms, I'm sure. Because he had to film this at home. I'm sure
oh,
that was
did he?
quite the undertaking for BAFTA as well.
Oh gosh, yeah. It's going to be interesting to see what happens. Here we go, though.
Exciting!
Hopefully, our streams are sufficiently synced.
Yes, I hope so.
Here we go. So mine's just started now. I've got some
Yep,
lines going
same.
across.
Okay, I
Cool,
think we're
cool.
fairly well synced.
Are you watching this on YouTube?
I'm watching it through OBS actually,
Ah,
because
okay.
I can see our whole setup, which means I don't have sound so far. which could be an issue. I'm hoping our stream has sound, but I'm not getting it through.
I've got a bit of sound. There's Dara. Cool. He's got a big telly in his living room. Nice collection of DVDs as well. Oh, he's actually on his right-hand side. He's got a mini Commodore 64. It's a little box.
Nerds.
Nerd. Sorry. I think that looks like a 24 box set up there in the top right-hand corner as well.
Oh my gosh.
Well, this is quite cool, being able to snoop on the rich and famous.
Yeah, I know. Let me just make sure the stream is set to 1080p. There we go. That should be all right.
1080p.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
Top left of his screen, he's got some kind of Lego box there.
Yeah. Oh yes, I did notice that. And I was like, I wonder which Lego that is. Oh, there we go. I've got audio. I hope the stream does too.
Okay. Yeah, they're just saying there's no sound, but
there we go. It should be coming through now.
Cool. He wasn't saying anything interesting,
no.
really.
The usual things apply.
He was talking about his DVDs.
Whatever.
The odd guest presenter, and my cat might walk through.
There you go. Cat's walking through. What can you do?
We'd like you to, whether you're watching it on Twitch or on Facebook or on YouTube, get involved with the conversation, particularly in the comment section there, or maybe on
That's
Twitter.
What we're doing. We're involved.
Who's going to be the best game this year? Try #BAFTA Games. #BAFTA Games if you want to get involved.
And you still didn't manage to get them to organise a best Eurogamer BAFTA.
And they said they'll consider it for next year.
You might want to regard this next show as just being a shopping guide.
Well,
things you might want to purchase.
Fingers crossed.
We have sorry about that, guys. They were saying there was no audio on the stream, but it should be coming through now.
Cool.
Our sponsors,
it's a bit quiet.
Still a little bit quiet.
Okay.
Our sponsors include PlayStation.
Look at how fancy this is. He's just like just reading through the auto through a wee script.
Yeah. No auto-keys now, just A4 paper.
Okay. It says it's a bit quiet. Can you turn them up maybe like 10%? I'm not sure that we can.
The great work being done in this industry.
Is there a way, it might not work, but if you put closed captions on the YouTube video?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Let me try that also.
It probably won't be the most accurate of subtitles.
But better than nothing, right? Yeah, because all of my stuff, I'm going to turn you down a bit, Ian, and turn him up and then tweak it so that it's a bit more balanced.
Probably wise. Sorry about this at home. Obviously, we couldn't
do
this.
We couldn't do it beforehand, so it's just a bit of fun. But we do have nearly 1,000 people watching, so
wow!
welcome.
Thank you so much, everybody, for joining us.
I love these montages, don't you?
Yeah.
They just remind you of like how many great games came out.
That pink one.
That should be a wee bit better.
For this to work, I'll have to touch
So many good games.
I know.
Lea Seydoux.
Well, no more.
What's her name? The one with the...
The character's name is Cassie Cassandra. Sarah Bartholomew, I think, is the actor.
Okay. Link's Awakening. Is that up for an award?
Yes, but first, we need to get
Is it?
They just showed a little clip of it. And
Oh, maybe then. Yeah, it would be if it's shown there. There's Troy
That
Baker.
won the Ian's Award for most nostalgic game of the year.
Chat, how's that now? Is the sound okay?
Nobody, I don't know what this song is, I'm afraid, Midna. Audio sounded just about right.
I love that they included the goose's honk in there. Oh, good. Alex says that the audio is sounding about right now. Thanks, guys.
Hooray.
They're not cool ghost stories.
Brendan Meadley
Not like
is a new
for
member.
fun.
High five, Brendan. Is it Aisha?
Aisha.
She's up for Best Supporting
Nice.
Bliss from
Stay true to yourself.
Man of Medan.
Oh. Gross. Troy does creepy really well for a very non-creepy guy.
He does.
Oh, Outer Wilds, that's one we didn't mention. That's got
Yes.
loads of noms.
Outer Wilds is so good. It's one of those games that I just get lost in.
Yeah, for sure.
world's still
Baba is you! Yay!
the same as before.
I like how they did Baba is you, and then they followed it with a cut of the fetus.
Yeah, and just going through. Creepy.
Funny.
Ooh. Out of control.
I just, every time I watch these montages, I'm like, I need to go and play some games now.
Yeah. Do people mind if I turn the Switch on and just play some Switch for you?
Yeah.
There's Aoife.
Nice.
Well, a lot
What
of
an
people
incredible
said
year
that
it's been for
2019
games.
wasn't great
And
for
that
games.
deserves-
But
I
in
don't know, that looks pretty
retrospect-
good to me.
And this
Yeah.
is no different. Just because it's happening here doesn't mean that the stars aren't all out in force. Many
Yes.
of the big winners in the past of BAFTA are attending tonight. What? Who's this coming up the red carpet? It's Portal 2. Hello, Portal 2. Remember you won Best Game? They were good times, weren't they? That was a hell of a night. And who are you here with tonight? Oh, look. It's Batman Arkham Asylum, another one of our best
Did he just go
game
through his
winners.
shelves,
Batman
picking up
Arkham
games, be
Asylum.
like, yes,
Why
I can
is
do
it
something with
tonight?
this?
Oh,
Yeah, I
wearing
think he
a
might have
standard Xbox 360 disc case. Well, it's lovely to see you. You're looking gorgeous. Enjoy the
That's it.
show. We're going to go to the first award. The first award is for Best Original Property, which is defined as recognizing the best game which is not part of an established series and represents a new intellectual property. In other words, the stuff that you'll say you played when you're
We've
playing
got,
the third installment in about 3 years' time. Here are the nominees.
No, I'll not talk over this.
Yes, I'll be
Original
quiet as well.
property.
Outer Wilds.
Yeah.
Zoop.
Oh.
Baba is
That
you.
was you as well. I'm kind of
Are you hoping for Baba G to win?
either this or Outer Wilds, I think.
Control.
Although Control's up for enough awards.
Yeah. Yeah.
Bad dream.
It'll definitely win. I'd be surprised if it doesn't win one.
Yeah.
Disco Elysium.
I really need to play this. It looks really cool.
Yeah,
Aesthetically, like, it looks amazing, actually.
it really does.
Untitled Goose Game.
Ah! Honk, honk. Bark.
Look at that cheeky little lumper.
Didn't have to cut all ties and walk away.
Death Stranding.
The president was right
Yeah.
about that much.
Wasn't
Fight,
anything to
fight,
walk away
fight.
from. It's not like I was ever welcome now.
Come on, even I was welcome.
Who's it gonna be?
Drum roll. Brrr. Who does the
And the
envelopes
BAFTA
and stuff?
goes to
Who does do the envelopes and stuff? Oh,
Outer Wilds.
nice.
Hey, Outer Wilds.
That's good. That's good.
Outer Wilds
Thank
was
you so
also
much for the award
Eurogamer's
for
Game of the Year
Best
2019.
Original Property.
I'll be quiet.
We chose to make Outer Wilds not because it was easy, but because it was hard.
Oh,
Thank you so much. We took a lot of creative risks making Outer Wilds, and everyone who worked on it really poured their hearts into it. So it's been incredible to see the final result.
A huge thanks to everyone who believed in and supported the project from the early days all the way to where it is now. The fact that we are here right now is a minor miracle, and it's just a testament to the faith everyone had in the game and the project.
It was such a collaborative effort. As
How weird
all
is
the
this,
departments and
having,
the
like,
small
the
team were working simultaneously
acceptance
together
speech
to
over
create
Zoom?
such an
It
interesting
is bizarre,
world.
isn't it?
So thank to all of you who played the game and stay curious.
Well
yay!
done to the winners
Well
there.
done.
Our next award is for Best Music. And as Shakespeare said, if music be the food of love, that sounds like food.
Play
you
on.
need food. Quick, get to the supermarket. Not between 8 and 9 in the morning because the old and the vulnerable are going in the country.
Topical.
There's a sense which
Nice.
wasn't even said.
Excellent
10
work
days
there.
ago.
Okay, so super
Crazy
quick, we've got a
time.
super chat
Crazy time.
Ooh.
Here are the
From-
nominees for Best
from Josh
Music.
Perini. He says, "First time I've ever caught the BAFTAs. This is exciting. You two look proper dapper. Cheers to a fun night, even though it's not even noon here. Love you guys. Thank you,
The
Josh.
Legend of Zelda.
There you
Link's
go. Yeah.
Yeah!
Oh,
It does have some beautiful music.
it does.
I want to play it again now.
Yeah.
Death Stranding.
To be fair, walking down the hill and when the camera pulls out, and
You were like, it's song time.
It's quite an experience.
Oh. Yeah, Watam has quite a few nominations too, I think.
Yeah, Watam's like a really cute game. I've not played it, but it's the Katamari.
Yeah. Oh, Disco Elysium.
Disco Elysium.
What a strange game that was. I liked it a lot. It was not the kind of thing I'd normally play, but
there's a lot of reading in it, right?
It's basically a novel. There's so much text. Yeah. Oh, Control's music was good too.
Yeah.
You're just like so hyped. You're like, I need to shoot things.
Yeah, and the music they had on the Ashtray Maze bit was really
Yes. I mean, music was kind of integral to Outer Wilds. I like how they kind of weaved it through the plot itself.
Yes, yeah. The whole searching the cosmos for your friends' music to pinpoint them was so cool.
Yeah, it was really cool.
I'm hoping for Zelda though, just because nostalgia beams.
Hey!
Disco Elysium.
Ooh! Curveball.
Yeah, I like
well
that.
done, Disco Elysium.
That tune that's playing now, like, it did get stuck in my head for, oh my god.
Oh!
It's a sheep.
This is Abby. Hello, everyone.
Oh, Abby! A little fluffer.
We won the BAFTA. Won the BAFTA, you and Nora.
What? They get to make
Drink
an
for
awesome
Abby,
video
that's
game,
just too good.
Oh, thank you.
and they live on a farm with a sheep.
Thank you. Big thank you to Robert and everyone at Zaum. Amazing. Bye.
That's so adorable.
Bye, floofs.
Oh.
Our next
The
category
BAFTAs
is
needs
for
more
best
sheep next
evolving
year.
Definitely.
game. This is
We're
to
lobbying
find
for more
out,
sheep.
Recognizing those games which display excellence in ongoing developer support. Many of the developers nominated in this category have gone above and beyond to refine, improve, and sometimes radically alter their games over time. So in other words, patches, and sometimes a new gun. Here are the nominees.
The chat is just all like, sheep? Sheep?
We need a sheep emoji. Evolving game.
Apex
This is going to be an interesting one.
Oh. My other
So
half will be
Apex
wanting Apex to win. He plays this literally every day.
Does he?
Every day, every morning, every lunchtime, yeah.
I can really get on with it, but yeah, they've done a lot. They added that new map.
Yeah.
This is one I've not played either.
No, I've not played this. It's
looks
very
a bit
Diablo looking, isn't it?
Yeah. Jinx.
Yeah. No, did you say that?
No Man's Sky.
No Man's Sky Beyond.
So I haven't played this since the original incarnation.
It's the same game. There's a lot more to do, but the addition of VR for me was just an incredible achievement.
Shadowbringers. Final Fantasy XIV fans are like so dedicated to this. Like, if you're into it, it is apparently amazing.
I didn't even know it existed. Fortnite's got to win this.
Do you reckon though?
I just like Fortnite. Has done so many things. They've had live music concerts. They had the Emperor from
Destiny
Star
2.
Wars coming in and giving
That's
a
true.
speech. That
They had
is
like a
referenced.
preview of Star Wars footage in a game, which I don't think has ever happened before.
No, and obviously the map's always evolving. Destiny 2.
But maybe it's so
added
ubiquitous
few ways,
that, yeah.
And the
I'm not sure about
goes
Destiny.
to
Apex.
Fortnite.
Ooh,
Path of
Whoa!
nice.
Wow. Surprise.
Hi, I'm Chris Wilson from Grinding
Good job I
Gear
didn't put
Games,
any money on this.
recording this video from the
We'd both be
coronavirus lockdowns in New Zealand.
That's good though.
Thank you so much for this honor. It means a great deal to our team. Many of us have spent our entire
from
careers
New
working
Zealand.
to make Path of Exile the
New
best
Zealand.
evolving game it could
Yeah,
possibly
my
I don't know.
favourite place
Our
in the
dream has
world.
always been to
Alright.
create the perfect action RPG that we love to play ourselves. It's incredibly gratifying to see that so many millions of players have enjoyed playing our game. Path of Exile is vastly different now than when it was released almost 7 years ago. As our team and community have grown,
Whoa,
we've
7
evolved
years
Path of
ago.
Exile with dozens of
Yeah.
expansions and league updates. I'd like to thank every member of the Grinding Gear Games team, both past and present, for their time, devotion, expertise, passion, and
9
creativity.
out of 10 on Steam
For
for
all
Path
of
of
us, Path
Exile.
of Exile has been a labor of love.
And it's a
Most
free-to-play
importantly,
game.
we'd like to
Wow,
thank
there we
everyone
go.
who
Oh,
has
okay.
played Path of
I mean, so is
Exile.
I'm gonna
Fortnite, I
have to give it a
guess.
Without your ongoing
That's
support
true,
and
yeah.
feedback, we would not be here today. Path of Exile only exists because you have believed in and helped us support our vision. Thank you again for this award. Here's to another 7 years of Path of Exile.
Our next award
Well
is for
done,
Best
Path of Exile.
Debut Game.
debut game.
Those who've taken the difficult step to set up their own studio.
I'm interested to see who wins this.
The end of
Yeah, me
Sekiro,
too.
And you don't get any game save points in the middle of it either. These nominees have poured their souls, dark or otherwise, into creating something brand new. And hopefully it's paid off.
This must have been such a weird gig for Dara, don't you think? Like, he's just reading out, like, the script in his
They
living
must have
room.
just posted him a camera, told him to plonk it down. The framing's not great, Dara, on that shot. Lighting could have been better. But no.
So a little tip for you all: if you're setting up live stream setups, you know, don't show up your nostril or your Zoom chat. Don't have it up your nostril, eye level or higher, please. Don't make everyone in your office look up your nose. Ooh, that looks pretty.
Look at this one.
There we go, the biggest debut game ever.
Oil dogs.
I hated those things. Oh, they were so annoying.
It does look fantastic.
Disco Elysium.
Oh,
I think this stands a good chance, you know?
Yeah, yeah, it definitely does.
Ape Out.
There we go, yeah.
Nice.
Hotline Miami in a zoo.
It just sounds amazing.
With a
Crunchy.
machine gun.
Knights and Bikes.
That looks awesome.
It's weird that that game came out this year, because I remember it from Rezzed a couple of years ago.
Really?
Yeah, they had little tricycles that you could ride while you played the game.
Disco Elysium.
Disco Elysium,
Yay!
yes.
I had a feeling. I think that's well deserved.
Yeah, it's quite a BAFTA game.
Hello everyone.
It's
We're
just,
Zone,
it's really
and it's an incredible honor
Oh,
to
I'll not
receive
talk
award
about
for debut game. It's been a radical journey, and we appreciate everybody who's played the game and is a fan.
nice.
I'd like to make a extend
Corgi! Corgi
personal gratitude.
This is the best BAFTA ever! Sheep and dogs!
Look at how big its ears are!
Can we get a cat? No, we need a cat for that.
Where's my cat?
The Holy Trinity.
Yeah. Get sheep, dogs, and cats.
The 21st century belongs to video games, much like the 20th century belonged to film.
Where's
We're
your
excited
lipstick
to see
from?
what
We
the
need to
future
know.
holds for gaming. And thank you, BAFTA, for recognizing the hard work of developers all over the world. I hope everyone enjoys their evening.
Nice.
Thank you.
Our next award.
No, it was just
is
well
for
deserved
Best
because it was so
Family
ambitious for a debut game. It really was, and it was so polished.
Yeah.
Family.
My player has frozen and gone back in time a bit.
Concrete Genie.
Concrete Genie. I think I've heard really good things about that. Zoe was very partial to that as well.
Yeah, yeah. It's the story of a young boy who's being bullied and uses his art to kind of.
That's such a lovely thing for a family to sort of enjoy together and talk about, right, while they're playing.
Totally. VR.
Yeah, thought you meant like that.
Shout out to VR.
Knights and Bikes.
That's so cool looking. Love that art style.
It's like a game that's made after eating a bucket of sugar.
Luigi's
Yeah.
Mansion 3.
So fun. I think I zoomed through this in like basically I don't know, I basically played it on all my commutes to Brighton in a week, and it was just the best week ever.
Yay! My only fault with Untitled Goose Game is that it's so short.
Yeah.
I finished it, and then I did all the extra challenges, and then I was like, I want more!
I know, that's the thing. You could play it like forever basically. But I am glad that what it is so distilled and perfect. Like,
yeah, that's true.
I think this might win. What do you think? Maybe Concrete Genie.
And the BAFTA
It's a really tough one, this one.
Yay!
Hey!
Aww.
You cheeky little honker!
I can just picture kids giggling. Ah! There's so many animals in this stream. I love it.
What? This is the best
first of all,
BAFTA
thanks so
ever.
much. One of the absolute nicest things about releasing this game is hearing from others who've played together with their families. So this is a particularly special award for us to win. I'd like to say thanks to all the rest of the team.
They're not even being.
Japanic, our
They're
publisher.
not even being dicks.
Yeah, geese are evil, but these ones seem okay. We'll let them live.
Congratulations to all the other nominees and winners. Thanks so much.
So,
That's adorable.
Get an idea of how this
Yay.
works? Absolutely.
So we've
There's a
had
man
sheep,
in a spare room
dog,
talking to you.
goose.
This is brilliant. Now we just need my cat and we'll be set.
Cat.
But still, let's keep the illusion going, shall we?
Yeah.
The next award is for game design, navigation, the environment, mechanics, all the technical things that draw a gamer in and make them want to finish the game. Here are the nominees.
I think this is the kind of thing that if you're enjoying a game, you don't even think about, because these are the things that keep you playing, and then you don't even... Because if they're doing their job, then you're not really considering them.
Yeah. Although, climbing up there reminds me of that late to the party I did with Mount My Friends.
Mount Your Friends? No, we don't talk about... Oh, Sekiro.
Sekiro, Shadows died twice.
That disturbed you for weeks.
Yes, I had nightmares about that. From Software games always are big into their their design is always chef's kiss.
Is you.
Totally. If you ever get a chance, I'd say give this a go.
I do want. Is it on Switch?
It's on Switch. Yeah, it's quite cheap as well, like $7.99 or something.
Nice.
There's the Ashtray Maze.
Best part of the game. In a game that is very good all over.
Yeah, totally.
Disco Elysium.
Yeah, Disco Elysium had tons of nominations. It's really cool because it kind of deconstructs the way you think about games as well.
Outer Wilds.
Right.
Nice. Did you finish Outer Wilds?
I haven't finished it yet, no. But design-wise, they built like a fully functioning, like mini planetary system in there, and it's so much stuff going on. It's got to be Outer Wilds. Yeah!
Second BAFTA for Outer Wilds.
Nice. Well done, Outer Wilds.
Wow, they're cleaning up.
Yeah, well
early door
deserved.
still.
It is such an honor to be among so many amazing games. It's been an incredible year with so many amazing, crazy games.
Aoife, the guy on the top right looks very much like a young
I was thinking the same thing. I was thinking the same thing. I didn't want to say it's totally Rupert, isn't it?
Huge thanks to just
Rupert
all of our
Zara, our boss.
Former
people who originally
boss.
backed us on
Oh,
Fig,
God, yeah.
and just
Yeah.
anyone who played the game. We couldn't have done it without you.
For this next award, I'm going to hand the presentation duties over to two people who make their part of the show look a lot more smooth and polished.
Ian and Aoife!
Hey!
First-time vlogger. So
It's us.
let's hand
It's
over
us.
to Alie and Claire.
Hey
Oh.
everyone, it's
Oh.
Oh, wow.
We're so sorry that we can't be there in person for the awards this year.
Now
but we are
that
so glad
is
that
a
these mobile
well-groomed
games are still
beard.
getting a chance to
It's just a beautiful shot in general, isn't it? Look at
Yeah.
it.
It's not going up the nose. It's got some depth of field.
Know what they're
It's
doing.
high def.
And the EE
Professionals.
Mobile Game of the Year is a very special
Take
award
notes,
because it's the
Dara.
only award voted
So
for
this is
by
the
you guys
award
at
that's
home.
voted for by people.
Ah, okay. I feel like a right scruff bag after
Assemble
looking
with
at
care.
Hey, you've got a tie on.
that. That's true. It's not done up very well.
Pokemon Go.
Where's my boy?
There
he
you go.
is.
There's your winner.
Yay! Making walking fun for everyone.
Hey, you're not walking anywhere with it at the moment.
No, that's true.
They've made it available to play though, without
They
doing
have.
that.
They've done some bits to make it a little bit more playable while you're in isolation. you know.
Dead Man's Phone.
Ooh.
This sounds interesting. This one. I played a bit of Call of Duty Mobile as well. I'm not a huge fan of first-person shooters on phones, but
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
I've heard this is
nor
really
me. I
good.
can't get on board with them.
Yeah, it's the touchscreen stuff.
Mhm.
Things like this work a lot better. Where
Definitely.
It's just touch and drag and.
What the
Oh,
golf?
what the golf is so good.
Yeah, I don't know how this plays on mobile, but on Switch.
I feel it could work pretty well. Yeah, remember we streamed it.
Ooh.
Okay, who's the
Simon
winner?
Larson.
LEA and Siobhan. Claire Siobhan.
And the BAFTA goes to
There you go.
Call of Duty Mobile.
Ooh.
That's not hugely surprising, I don't think.
It's gonna.
On
Well,
behalf
you
of
know,
Activision,
it's not
Tibby
gonna.
Studios and the
Oh,
entire
hello.
Call of Duty mobile team, we would like to express our deepest thanks and gratitude for this incredible honor. We would also like to thank the Academy and EE for making all of this possible. And most importantly, we would like to thank our devoted fans.
Oh.
They are just awesome, and none of this would be possible without them. So this award is for you. We look forward to bringing Call of Duty Mobile to you now more than ever. Please be safe.
Nice curtains.
Have fun, and we look forward to seeing
You're not fooling anyone. It's daylight out there.
so much.
He's got a more of a scruffier beard.
Yeah.
As well.
That's just.
Yeah, Call of Duty Mobile. I'm going to have to play it a bit more. I
Yeah.
think it's not going to take me away from Warzone, but now it's a BAFTA winner. Aoife.
We've got a new member.
Oh, have we?
Eric Law.
Eric Law, nice.
Yes, welcome, Eric. Eric's been around a long time, but he's now a member. Yay!
Aoife.
Yes.
Club Tropica or California IPA?
Club Tropica, it's fancy.
Okay.
Club Tropica, drinks are free.
This is ale with a hint of mango.
Great skills in video game creation, which is animation.
Okay.
Now I remember animation.
Yay!
Ooh, this is interesting. This is a new
I'm a
one.
big fan of animation. After doing Great Quest Club, I know how time consuming.
That's right, you're a budding animator now, and you've done such a fantastic job at the Break Quest Club, by the way.
Has been created to highlight
It's not up for a BAFTA though.
It will be one day.
It will be next year.
Creating believable and engaging worlds. Animators have one of the toughest jobs in games. They're responsible for bringing a game to life. Knowing
Yes,
that if
ma'am.
they do their job well, you'll be too immersed to notice.
That's what I just said, Dara. I said that earlier.
Stop copying us, Dara. That's because you've got a dicky bow on.
I know.
Control.
Yeah. My favorite thing about Control was how it blended like gameplay and live action, which obviously Remedy do a lot. Oh, look at that.
There you go, yeah, Sayonara Wild Hearts. It's a beautiful looking game.
Yeah.
Oh, it's like a speeder bike.
After that, you're on your own.
Call of Duty Modern Warfare. Leave it to me.
The performance capture
You'll find this a
in
target
this
rich environment.
so good.
Yeah.
There's parts of this game where it feels like you're watching a war documentary.
Yeah. I'd say the animation for Death Stranding was pretty stellar as well.
Yeah.
It just looks incredible. Like, the motion capture is some of the best I've ever seen.
Yeah, what I loved is the way when he's walking over an uneven surface, he kind of the character doesn't
he
float,
staggers like.
Yeah. And really, you can't get better than Nintendo for cartoony animations.
Oh my god, that's the Genoshiro fight. That's the fight that if you
That's
don't get
the one,
past,
yes.
yeah, that's it.
Look at him firing arrows. That's cheating.
Worst. That destroyed me for a good while.
And the BAFTA goes to...
Oh,
Hey.
that's really nice. It was like, it is so
Hello
expressive.
everybody, working from home. What a strange situation to be in.
It's a bit like playing a
Safe,
Pixar
everybody.
movie in a
Yeah.
My name is Nicholas Wegnes. I'm from Nintendo UK, and on behalf of the whole development team at Nintendo, but also at Next Level Games, I'm honored to accept this award for animation for Luigi's Mansion 3. In the animation, we believe that the developers
It's good, like, just having a wee sneak and look into everybody's living rooms, isn't it?
He's got a Wii U back there.
Oh, yeah!
And it's not covered in dust. Like everyone else.
Like to ask you to
A wee guitar as well. Do you think he propped that up in the shot just so everybody knows?
Definitely.
Like the beginning of a
Definitely.
really good found footage horror movie. How will the trouble escalate from here? Which brings us neatly to the next award, which is narrative. Narrative is defined as celebrating excellence in the craft of storytelling, from traditional linear storytelling that takes you out of yourself to abstract environmental storytelling that takes you out of this world. This year's nominees.
Narrative is one of my favourite ones as well, I think.
That interactivity provides storytellers
I'm gonna have to have a
audiences a
narrative.
lot. It provides answers to questions like, what drives a
Oh,
group?
wow, well, there's some good choices in there.
Yeah.
You're asking me a tricky one.
See, that's good storytelling. Oh, in here, glass breaking.
What?
Here are the nominees.
It's acting.
So, who are you looking
This is an interesting choice.
Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order.
Possible to find. There's a reason he's evaded the Empire for this long.
He's a freedom fighter?
That
I actually
droid is
noped
so
out.
adorable, though.
It is. I noped out this game because it was too hard.
Yeah, it is pretty hard. Disco Elysium, I think, has a really good chance, but it's just...
yeah.
It's a great story, but it's dense. It's so dense. There's so much there.
What I like about Outer Wilds narrative is that you kind of almost, well, you take in the narrative at your own pace, and it's only what you discover that is what you learn.
Yeah,
So
totally.
it's
I really like that. The games that allow you to kind of take what you want out of the story.
Yeah, and Control is one of the only games recently that I've spent the time reading all the bits you pick up. With the lore.
Yeah. This scene was intense.
Oh god, the house is on fire. I have no idea what's going on.
It's a church, and like they're trying to talk him into letting. It's just it's a whole big thing. It's like the culmination of all the choices you've made up to that point.
Yeah. Oh, so the Outer Worlds.
Not to be confused with Outer Wilds.
No. The characters in this were so well done, but Zoe and I have affinity for Parvati, which is one of the sweetest. Like
Parvati was the asexual character, right?
Yes.
That's amazing.
Yeah, and it was so well done.
Hey, second for Disco Elysium now as well.
Is it second or third?
Is it third?
Second. I don't know. I can't remember now.
I'm seeing questions from Zoom, and we would
Might
like
be
to thank
second.
you for
I think it's second.
I think it's second. So that's 2 apiece for this in Outer Wilds.
Turn of events.
We should be keeping a checklist.
I know.
For always supporting us.
I bet the BAFTA Twitter account is tweeting it all out.
Yeah.
Oh, looking at my Twitter, Carl Richardson is watching us on his big screen, and his cat is joining him.
Oh, where the heck? Kitty.
Fighting for our lives right
Shouldn't
now.
be like calling my own cat over.
Super mega massive thanks to people in the ID Software for releasing Doom Eternal in this very stressful time.
I'm jealous of his garden.
That's all. Good night, folks.
It's
Right, you're back. So,
well
the
done.
next award is for artistic achievement. Is there something really hot in here? It's for artistic achievement. Because what's important, obviously, is how good things look.
Yep. Pretty sweaty.
Really? Is it? Or is it how funny they are? Am I right, ladies?
I'm a bit confused because he's wearing a lapel mic, but his audio is kind of echoey. Are you getting that too?
Yeah, it's almost like he wore a lapel mic, but then didn't
turn it on
properly and had to use the
webcam audio. Yep, that's exactly what I was thinking. Sorry, video producer chat, guys.
Yeah, no, that's video producer pain.
Oh, we've all done
Back
it.
when I did corporate videos.
Oh.
Take care of Lou.
Oh,
Anyway.
little Lou.
I will.
Ooh, Baba.
Oh.
Concrete Genie.
It is a beautiful looking game.
Yeah, gorgeous. What platform is that on?
PS4, and there's a
Disco
special
Elysium.
PSVR section for it as well. The more I see of this game on BAFTA, the more I kind of want to like play it. I know it'll be a bit too much for my explosion-loving brain, but visually it looks great.
It's stunning, yeah. Oh, more geese.
Yeah, I love the way they run.
It's got to be about time for Control to get one, I reckon.
Yeah.
Look at how gorgeous that
I
looks.
want it to win for this one.
Yeah,
'cause,
me too.
I just love the visuals.
Yeah. It's tough though, they all look incredible.
And the
They do.
goes to
Ooh. Oh, Silent Wild Hearts!
Hey.
I mean, it is beautiful.
It is. It's like,
Hey, BAFTA.
yeah.
Thank you.
It's awesome.
Why are you recording us on the floor? Pick us up!
Did you drop your phone?
Pick us up!
If you remember
Bye.
back to the beginning of this unusual broadcast,
Short and sweet, I like
made a
it.
joke about how visionary Death Stranding by Hideo Kojima was. That was kind of put in there as a bit of a hint for this, because we are presenting Hideo Kojima tonight with the most important
Fellowship.
of all these awards, which is the BAFTA Fellowship.
It's about time, I reckon.
Of a career's worth of.
As an Irishman, I love how Dara says
BAFTA
concrete
Fellowship
lol, says
is the
Anthony
highest
Gunn.
accolade
on
the
Concrete.
competition bestows, presented to an
Concrete.
individual with
I don't know how he says
substantial body of work in recognition of
Oh, that was a
outstanding
super chat from
exceptional
Anthony.
contribution.
Yeah.
Anthony's from
And
down
in
the
a
road
career
from me,
spanning
from
35
Strabane, so.
Hideo Kojima has given us countless reasons to be grateful for his impact on this industry. As a gamer, it's hard to imagine the industry without the Metal Gear games in particular.
True.
This all
I mean,
turns
yeah,
creativity such that
They paved the way for so
lauded
many games.
he doesn't finish.
There's not many
For
developers
decades,
you
he's
can
been
think of when you
committed
say
to immerse us in
legendary.
worlds in a
No,
way
but he
few
is
of us
definitely
could
up there.
even dream of matching, and pushed the hardware every step of the way to achieve his vision. For nothing else, he also gave us the words, Snake,
Snake! Iconic.
The BAFTA Fellowship this year is awarded to Hideo Kojima.
Hey!
And a bit of Norman Reedus nipple, just to sweeten the deal.
Do you know what? I'm really sad that the BAFTAs didn't go ahead this year because I didn't get to talk to Norman Reedus about having to poop on
career began
and getting captured doing so.
He'd have been
working
there,
on
wouldn't
the
he?
MSX platformer Penguin Adventure.
I'd have been well jealous if he'd have met Norman Reedus at
And it
BAFTAs.
wasn't long
I would have
before
asked
he
him
was
all about
calling
just
the
getting
shots
naked.
on a new
I would have
franchise that would
flipped
go on to
so
make
many
an
times.
indelible mark
He forgets to
on the
meet
lives
Jeff
of
Goldblum
millions of gamers.
and Norman Reedus.
That's a pretty weird name.
Yeah, but they have to meet me as well, so.
I mean, odds, but I meet you all the time, Eve.
That's true.
More nuanced approach to the title.
He fathered the stealth action genre. If you've got a field of enemies, you
Oh,
don't
it's
have to plow
Alicia.
through them with a gun. You can sneak through without spilling a single drop of blood, and it's gonna be just as fun.
What have you got there? A cardboard box.
In 1988, Kojima
Cardboard
wore his
bags.
influences on his sleeve as he delivered cyberpunk adventure game
Kept you waiting, huh?
taking points of inspiration from Blade Runner.
Say what you will about Kojima, he's always had style. Like,
In 1994, Kojima's skills as a storyteller were front and center in Police Noughts, which was lauded variously as a graphic adventure, visual novel, and even as an interactive movie.
this is gonna be
Again,
fun.
he was breaking new ground.
One of those iconic sounds in gaming, you know?
Accolades
Yeah.
and superlatives soon came flooding
Along
in
with the
as
whoop.
1998's Metal Gear Solid was released on PlayStation.
It was this
I'm
story of
solid.
political
Hey,
intrigue
it's Stefan.
and drama.
Hello, Stefan.
Also at the same time, just worrying
Radio
about
1
not
Newsbeat.
getting caught.
So many of the games that I play today are indebted to the trail that he blazed with Metal Gear Solid.
High five, Alexander
In
Jones. Thanks for becoming a
2001,
member.
Metal Gear Solid 2: Sons of Liberty was released, demonstrating his willingness to subvert expectations as he replaced the title
Metal Gear
of
Solid 2 is the
original hero,
only Metal
Solid
Gear
Snake,
game I have
with
completed.
Raiden
It was the
in
very
a
first Metal
masterful
Gear game I
stroke of
played.
misdirection.
I feel like
So I kind of have a soft spot for it. I know a lot of people hate it and hate Raiden. I liked it.
Oh, really?
Followed
Yeah,
alongside a spate
I
of
played. I
spin-offs,
tried Metal Gear
each
4
offering something
and
different from the last.
I kind of just.
In 2015,
They're,
Kojima
they're,
left
they're
Konami
too
to break
much,
out on his own,
like in terms of
forming
cutscenes
Kojima
and things. I just
I love it. It was the first. I remember
my
being
God.
like wowed by the fact that you could slip on bird poo.
The studio's debut,
Yeah.
Death
Never happened
Stranding,
before, you know.
arrived in 2019,
Yeah, I do
and
like.
pushed the
I
envelope
did
a
love
bit
how
again.
bonkers Death Stranding was. Though.
We've
And
got
what
two
has
new
become a
members, Ian, just
trademark
quickly.
for
We've got
Kojima.
Alexander
The
Jones,
narrative
high
is
five.
highly coherent,
And we've got Anthony
traditional game
Dunn.
mechanics
Welcome,
He's only
guys.
gone and done it.
and the
I'm
performance
sorry in
of
advance.
all come together in a remarkable
That is Elle from
of a world.
PSX's narrating range.
Yes, yeah.
Post-apocalyptic world that mixes futuristic technology with supernatural horror and presents it in this huge landscape that's both melancholically
I like the
beautiful
idea of
and
putting your headphones on the back of your door so you never forget them. Smart. Well done, Alicia. I'm going to
Yeah.
steal that idea.
Smart.
Hideo
I'm
does
always
what he
forgetting
wants.
my
It is
headphones.
his vision that gets made into the game. And I
Yes,
think that
Stefan, we get it.
resonates
You're
with
Welsh. He's
Wherever Hideo
Just
Kojima's
follow
I'm
that
on to
as well.
talk. I've got
ambition
Irish stuff
takes
all
him
over my
next,
house, so it's
it's
fine.
clear he has already left an extraordinary
got
legacy that extends
letter
beyond
all
the
over
world of games, and his
Track
influence
everywhere.
will be felt for many years to come.
Aww. Well done, Kojima.
Yay! Tears of happiness
Oh,
for
there,
Norbert Reedus.
there he
Hello.
is.
Nice. That's from Metal Gear Solid Ground Zero, I think.
Was it?
Yeah, I think so.
Troy Baker. That's very tall hair, Troy.
Look at that volume.
Look
How
at
does
it.
he do it? I could only dream of such volume from my lank hair. Egg right.
Yeah, he's in Death Stranding. He's got a cameo.
Is
That's amazing and richly deserved.
Hideo Kojima is a
Hey, Ian Livingston.
true legend.
We're
Whoa,
playing.
he's
We're
got-
playing one of his fighting fantasy games tomorrow. Joe Twist. I love Joe Twist so much. He's amazing.
Well, that's my deliveries done for the day.
I'm proud to be your friend.
Oh my gosh,
Whoa.
Park-chan Wook.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Hideo Kojima on this very well-deserved.
Jade Raymond as
Lovely
well.
Jade.
Congratulations on the award, Kojima-san.
I don't think there's any real
What's he got?
Yeah, I know. I'm looking at that too.
War movie book. Daisy Age. What is
that?
That wallpaper is
Jade Raymond. Loads of fish.
Just loads of fish.
Just loves Koi Carp.
Just loves them.
Have the BAFTA winning game
Enjoy that hair. I can't with it.
that we have.
It's no way I'd ever
very,
go to
I'm sorry, but it's very Jedward.
Thank you for bringing your passion and your love of books.
It just is.
It is.
That lipstick is everything with those earrings.
What colour would you say that is?
Joe Twist knows how to fucking accessorize. I would say that's like vermilion.
Vermilion.
Yeah.
Keep connecting. Jeez. To be nominated, as they say, is one thing. To win an award is another. To be given this award,
his voice though,
something that is
no wonder it's his moneymaker.
And when it comes to Hideo, it's more than earned.
Yeah, he's so much range in it as well.
Hey!
There he is.
ありがとうございます。世界のエンターテインメント業界で最も名誉あるこの賞をいただけたことにただ感激しております。僕の 70% は映画でできている。これは僕が自分のことを表す比喩としてよく使う言葉です。人の体のおよそ 70% が水分であるように映画は僕の大部分を作ってくれた大切なものです。何も知らない僕にいろんなことを教えてくれたのも
70% of my body is made of movies.
If you cut him, he bleeds Titanic.
I think he does.
映画に携わる道を模索していたものの、当時の日本ではなかなか実現できない状況でした。そこで全く新しいメディアであるゲーム業界に身を投じました。しかしですね、あの頃はゲームが今のように市民権を得ておらず、友人や知人、大学の教授
You know, that's so true. Kojima's done a lot to make games as respected and on the same level as film.
He has. I can't think of many other games developers that have brought in so many celebrities and stuff. And, you know, he's definitely brought gaming into the view of Hollywood, for sure. Like, I think it's the only way is up from here for games, definitely.
100%.
BAFTA, Eurogamer, and Animal Crossing. What more can this old gamer heart ask for? Says Ronnie Pedersen.
Oh, thank you, Ronnie. My determination is stronger than ever.
Yeah, ganbarimasu!
I will continue to devote myself to creating. Oh, that's nice. Excited to see what they do next. Oh.
僕はですね、13歳の時に父親を亡くして残された母親が僕を育ててくれました。僕が映画や物語に惹かれるようになったのも、今の創作をなりわいにしているのも、両親の影響が大きいです。
Wow.
母はですね、僕のゲームが発売されるたびに、喜んでくれました。スネークイーターの時にはですね、当時70代だったにもかかわらず、半年以上かかって、僕のゲームを
That's so sweet.
実は5年前に僕が独立したことは、彼女には、ずっと内緒にしていました。心配させたくなかったのがありますし、そういうことで彼女には黙って会社を設立しました。最初のタイトルが完成した暁にはその報告をしようと心に決めていたのですが、残念ながらその前に彼女はこの世を去りました。このような賞をいただき、映画を愛した母親も父親も、おそらく喜んでくれていることだと思います。本当にありがとうございます。
Wow, I wasn't expecting that at all.
I did not expect to be welling up a little bit.
Yeah.
Well done you on your vision.
Oh, it's so weird to think that his mom would worry about him. It's like it's Hideo Kojima, but that's so sweet.
Every time someone says the word stranding, wouldn't normally work, but in this particular event, it'll lay out before the end of the night. So,
he's getting more Irish as this goes on.
He must be getting pissed. He seemed a little bit uncomfortable at the start. But
it's hard, isn't it? To just chat into your webcam, it's hard.
Yeah.
He's a comedian, he feeds off of people.
Maybe his kids are in the background like laughing at him or something.
To be a major player around the world.
We had a super chat there from Anthony who says, loving the stream, some wine and chilling. Who was your man that looked like Jimmy Neutron with the hair? P.S. Dara stealing your lines, Aoife. He did look like Jimmy Neutron.
Oh, here we go. Best British game. Here we go.
Oh yeah, this is the one you fancy it for, right?
Yeah, lovely mod physics. It's one I've not played, but I love cel shaded graphics in games.
Yeah. I'm still really touched by Kojima's speech. That was so lovely.
This has been up for a lot of awards, hasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Observation.
Oh no, I think this has a good chance.
Yeah, it's one of those games that kind of like chills me a bit. It's so creepy.
Yeah.
Yeah, really cool.
Yay! Shout out to everyone
animals.
who's been watching Tiger King over the last week or so.
Oh god, that is
Bloody hell.
it's unbelievable.
Peacock. I wanna see your peacock. I'm sorry.
Creative Assembly. I went there once. Alien
did?
Isolation. Yeah, it's a really cool.
Who's
studio.
gonna win? This is tough. I reckon maybe
Oh, I
Observation
don't-
or
Yeah, Observation.
Yay! That's amazing. And hey, the Observation guys watch our videos, so maybe they're watching now. If so, congrats, guys.
Hi, John. No code.
Thank you so much, BAFTA and the jury, for this. To be Best British Game in amongst a bunch of like proper real games is pretty surreal. As you can see, the team
You're a
is
proper
very
real
excited.
game.
Give it up, team.
Oh, please
Yeah.
imagine the team.
We want to thank Devolver for their time,
I quite like how
their
creative
commitment,
people are getting.
passion,
Yeah.
their love, their money. I also want to thank Ben.
No offense to the others, but this is way better than a Zoom
project and
meeting
get
for
it
a
off the
speech.
ground. And I want to thank the team, who obviously aren't here, we're working from home, for their amazing effort over the last couple of years. Most importantly, I want to thank my Pepper here, who, in these trying times, I can get as close to as I want. As long as I wear a mask.
Hey!
There they are.
Aw.
No, still
Be
looking
specific, but it's hard to think right now.
What's next? This is all motoring along.
Is he just getting pissed? He's taking his time bow tie off. He's like, woo!
Combination of sound, dialogue, and honking noises to create an exceptional.
No wonder he forgot to turn his microphone on.
Audio achievement.
Ready to do this?
Nice.
Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order.
Audio design is always super important in a Star Wars game, right?
Oh, hell yeah. Audio is like 50% of the Star's experience. Easy.
This is actually very good too.
Untitled Goose Game.
It is good. Just getting the bottle on your.
Oh,
on
the
your
harmonica
feet.
as well.
Yeah, the harmonica.
And the bubbles.
Control.
I do love the noise when you telekinesis rocks you. It's like.
Yes.
When you shoot. It's so cool.
Die trying.
I can't. This is another one I just can't call.
Ape Out.
Yeah.
Death Stranding.
So many
boss battles.
I don't know. I've already got too many games to play for, and this is making me want to buy
I
a bunch
know.
of games that I've not played yet.
That's what I do love about this time of year, though. It just reminds you of like your pile of shame.
Yeah, it certainly does. But this one isn't in my pile of shame now, thankfully. Done
So I
this
think
one.
it might be Controller Goose Game, maybe.
What was the first one? Star Wars, maybe.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go for Star Wars.
Oh, we were all wrong.
Oh.
But you know, when you think about it, audio is like baked into the whole concept of that game, so it's important that it is
Yeah,
perfect.
Thank the Academy and the jury for this
that's
honor.
true actually. Wow.
Especially my partner Chris.
That is a early 2000s
I'd like to
outfit
thank
AF.
Gabe and
That
Ben
hair,
for
though,
collaborating
how do you
with
get
me
it
to
so
make it
long?
algorithm
Share your
jazz
secrets.
I used to have
drummer.
hair
My
that was
family,
like
you filled my
half
childhood
that.
with music making and
Shut
problem
up,
solving
really?
and set me up to do a
Yeah.
thing like this.
How did you keep it so
for everything we learned about
groomed?
collaboration and working together.
I brushed
To
it
everyone at
every
NYU
day.
Game Center and at the NYU Game Center Incubator, you made so much of this possible. And to my Harmonix family,
I want the
especially
I want the
Roger
bubble.
and Kadar,
I
who
know.
lost too soon. Stay safe, support one another. Thanks again.
Aww.
If there's any serious
Fair
message to
play.
be taken from an event like this, which is a fun, jolly evening in celebration of a fun, jolly thing that is games, it is this. At the moment, practically the entire world population are locked away in isolation.
Yeah.
The thing which is unprecedented and pretty unnatural for us as human beings. And people are going to find it very difficult for the next couple of months. You, as a population, myself included as gamers, are more used to dealing with that situation than others because we're used to socializing and having fun, playing games with people who aren't in the room with us, who aren't even on the same side of the world with us. Because of 20 years of interactive entertainment, going all the way back to Master Chief and Halo, all the way back to Mud in the 70s. We know how to communicate virtually, how to create virtual spaces that we can meet in and have human interaction. So, A, thank you to the games industry for doing this, but B, you're the experts here. And I want you to share that expertise. If there's any message I can send you away with is that young people and old people haven't done this as much as you. And you should share your expertise. Draw them into this world and show them the joy and the human contact that can be got in a virtual world.
I've been teaching my brother to play Warzone, and I got him to join a game with some of our friends, and he was like, "Oh my god, it was so good to catch up with Ray and Jimmy," and like he was, it blew his mind. He's like, "Do you do this all the time?" I was like, "Yeah."
I'm genuinely we're planning a surprise party for a friend of mine in Animal Crossing because she loves Animal Crossing, and like we can't get together for her actual birthday, so we're gonna surprise her in that.
Oh, that's so cool. Yeah, we had it was my friend's 40th birthday last weekend. We had a virtual birthday party for him.
Luigi's Mansion 3.
Anyway, awards. Ooh, super chat from Anthony Dunn. How have you two managed to make this look so professional from the house? Yes, you're both looking green screen.
Well, green screen, you for the amazing overlay, and Seb Ford for the technical expertise. I think, yes.
The BAFTA for technical expertise goes to Seb Ford.
Definitely.
Well done,
a tale for two.
Dara is a good man, though. He's a lovely guy.
He's a lovely man.
And I'm sorry, but any photos of me with long hair.
Call of Duty Modern
You must show us. We need to know.
I put one up online many years ago and deleted it. So I don't know if it still exists in someone's collection somewhere.
Hey!
Shots fired. I love the guy's voice who does what's this? Mirage? No.
Caustic? No, not Caustic.
Caustic's the guy who goes, "I love the smell of death." It's the guy who
yeah, Mirage. Yeah.
Mirage sounds right. I don't know if that's right.
Ooh, who is it? Hey, Apex.
Ooh, Apex.
Seb will be pleased with that.
That's fair enough. Apex Legends was so big.
I want his leather or his denim jacket.
Apex Legends. I feel like every year I came to the BAFTAs in England and was so excited to get up on that stage and accept the award. So this is a little bit different for us, but we are very excited nonetheless.
Yeah, thank you very much for the award, and it's an honor to accept it on behalf of the hardworking development team at Respawn Entertainment. Thank you again for all of your hard work over the last year. Congratulations. And of course, thank you to all of our fans who are very dedicated to our game and passionate.
Do you remember when they released Apex? It was like the day before. They were like, "Here's some teaser videos. Now it's live." And everyone was a bit like, "Oh, is this going to be a massive flop?" And it just became huge.
Yeah, and it's still trucking along. Like people who play it seem to really dig it.
Now the next category is Games Beyond Entertainment.
Ooh, Game Beyond Entertainment,
which celebrates games which capitalize on the unique and maturing medium.
Is he actually just getting trashed? I love that.
I think he's getting trashed.
Like I respect it, and I will drink to it.
What that means?
I would love to see the outtakes.
The list you're going to see is full of really, really cool games. So
because it must be so hard. He's got nothing. He's got nothing to react to.
And one of them will be a winner. Let's have a look at the nominees.
He definitely. He's just falling into the camera now. Game Beyond Entertainment. This is going to be an interesting one, mate. A lot of people are like, what's Death Stranding done that's Game Beyond Entertainment? But it's the whole Threads thing, wasn't it?
Is that what it is, yeah?
Yeah, it's like what you do helps the next person on that route.
Okay, so it's kind of trying to encourage people to cooperate more than anything else.
Yeah. You can play it selfishly if you want, but you get more points and stuff if you set up ladders and stuff to ease people through.
I don't know about you, but I listen to soundtracks like this like literally every day when I'm working.
My
Lo-fi
Rage
beats.
Against the Machine normally for me.
hilarious, self-harm, fun shit like that.
Life is Strange 2.
Some roll-up jorts there on the second
Ian.
left. And some very short jorts on the right.
Short jorts.
Neocab.
Neocab.
Cool. I've never played Neocab.
I hadn't either. It's like 2D cyberpunk.
Hey.
There we go.
God, if only our apartments were as big and picturesque as that one.
Yeah, god damn, that is a good apartment.
Look at those huge windows. Look at all that
I
natural
could have
light.
I could have a whole Ian's VR room. VR
And
corner.
the BAFTA goes to
Oh,
Lo-Fi
Yay.
Children's to Write to.
that's quite nice because it encourages people to just sort of be kind, right?
Yeah.
And check in on one another. Oh. Yes, I fucking love this.
Brilliant.
Family, Boston, humble, MSU
Legend.
players, and the BAFTAs. We
He's a
never
Warren
thought
supporter.
this many
Persist.
people would play a game about writing letters. And
Oh,
now
Elizabeth
you've written
Warren.
over a million of
Demonstrate.
them. And it proves that people will work to be kind.
Aw.
And that you're suckers for cute stickers.
He's got Star Wars. He's got Star Wars boxer shorts on
Can you
him.
believe it? I don't have a lot of time. So
I
I'm
would
just
be
gonna
happy to accept that
go
award.
hard
That's amazing.
About everyone I want to thank, and they're just going to appear on the screen.
Pizza.
Yeah, the Game Boy.
Perfect.
Brilliant.
I love these guys.
Yeah.
Thank you, Zaba, Luigi, and thank you, BAFTA, for this.
Another dog.
Thank you to everyone
So
who keeps the
many
world
awesome
running.
animals.
So artists
Are
like
they
tonight's
boxer
nominees
shorts or are they
can fill up
pajamas?
with
Oh, I didn't
joys
even
to discover
notice. He's got
giant
Star Wars pajamas on.
It's time
It's
now
basically
for
how
two
I'm dressed
categories.
right now.
Yeah.
One of which is for actors, because actors of great note are coming to this industry,
Ooh.
and they're going into a voice booth, and they're wearing suits with ping pong balls in them, because they're willing to do that work, even though it's undignified. And this is coming from a man who's literally talking to himself in a spare room in his house, wearing half a tux. Yes.
It's a pretty gigantic spare room, to be fair, Dara.
Yeah, Jesus, Dara.
Speculate on that for the rest of the awards. The nominees in this category have applied great levels of skill and dedication to the point where supporting roles for the supporting
He's got a freaking projector in his spare room.
Spare room. Goals. Spare room goals.
Here are the nominees for Best Performer in a Supporting Role.
Ooh.
Ooh, a sporting role. Okay.
Nice.
Troy Baker.
Creepy. So
He's
creepy.
so creepy in this. Really did
Ugh.
really well in this. Like,
Just stop licking things, Troy. No, this is my vote. She did a fantastic job as Karen.
okay.
I don't expect you boys to be like me. But try to stay true to yourselves.
But first,
Oh, actually, no, because he was amazing as well as the janitor, Artie.
very small couple of hours chop.
Something tells me it's gonna
It's
be
so
more
good, isn't it? It's like ASMR.
Yeah, you think there's a dog buried in this?
You Americans are all the same, huh?
Oh, but she was
No
great too.
respect for anyone
She
else.
was.
Aisha Issa.
You should have never gone down to that plane in the first place. It's bad luck. You think you can scavenge down there and it makes no difference.
Did Dara's
but
voice
every
cut
single
out?
Yeah,
thing
it
you bring
did.
back has an essence.
Close your eyes.
Leia Seydoux.
Oh, fragile. I might be fragile, but I'm not fragile. Okay.
Amongst the quiet things.
Two nominations for Life is Strange 2 in this category.
Well, that just goes to show how well written and how well formed their characters are, I guess.
Ooh, this is tough to call.
Troy Baker or Fliss, I'm going to go for.
Marty Suzalo.
Oh!
The janitor. He was incredible.
He was. But also, I'm very bad at guessing
My name is
it.
Martti Suosalo.
Oh,
I'm
wow.
an actor from Finland. I made this video
Looks
in
really
hopes that
like
I
it.
win the prize. If you
I love
see
his
this
voice.
video,
Yeah.
I'm the winner. It's a big honor to me to have this prize. So thank you, BAFTA. Thank you, Remedy. Thank you.
Good
all
feng
the
shui
players
with
all
that
the
mirror
world.
there.
I
And we
know.
also thank my
Like his
family
apartment.
because when Jani
Extends his
Savolainen
room.
from
Yeah.
Remedy called me and asked me to do this role, Ahti, I went home and asked my family, should I take this role? So my children asked me, what kind of role is it? Is it a TV, film, theater, baby circus? No. It's a video game role. Made by a Remedy company. Of course you take it. Are you an idiot? So who wants to be an idiot? So here we are. Thank you. Bye-bye.
What a legend.
Now, the BAFTA super geeks among you will know that we used to have an award.
Wow, he deserves it just for that speech. What a legend.
Absorbed now into a new technical achievement.
Ooh, technical achievement.
Celebrating all
Ooh, we've got 1,000, almost 1,200 people watching right now, by the way.
This one is for the coder.
Hope you're enjoying the BAFTA Game Awards as much as we are.
Yeah, we've got champagne. I hope you have something fizzy too, or something soft, or whatever you enjoy. Death Stranding. That is definitely a technical achievement.
Yeah, phenomenal achievement. Like,
Sneak, Plague Tale.
Sneaky. Zoe was a big fan of this game, wasn't she?
She did. Yeah, she loved this game. I haven't played it. Oh.
She said something about the rats in this game.
Yep,
like
I can see
that.
that.
Rat anyway.
That's right. The tech for like having swarms of it.
Yeah.
Control, I think, is a pretty. Has got a pretty good chance here.
Yeah, there's the whole
everything we do is illegal.
telekinesis physics.
Modern warfare.
Awesome. Technically, for this, like just how smooth the online runs and everything is really cool. Look at that.
So good.
What an incredible looking game Sekiro is. I really enjoyed this game. Metro Exodus was a very good way to end the series.
Oh yeah.
Oh. Artyom.
And the BAFTA goes to
Control. It's gotta be. Come on. Death Stranding.
Oh.
I can't call any of these apparently.
No, I was gonna go for a curveball and say Metro Exodus.
With me here is technical director Akio Sakamoto, lead game programmer.
Oh, they're all on brand.
And lead system programmer Fumito Miyauchi. On behalf of Kojima Productions, we're honored to accept this award for technical achievement.
Nice.
Building a game at this level of fidelity from scratch with a new team on a new engine in such a short amount of time was a monumental effort, and it would not have been possible without the tireless devotion of the entire development team. We want to thank everyone at Kojima Productions for their effort. Thanks as well to Guerrilla, who graciously gave us their own game engine to serve as our technology platform. We owe our success to everyone there for their generosity and support. We also want to thank Hideo Kojima for his creative direction throughout the project. His exacting vision for the game challenged us to push ourselves, deliver what we hope was a truly unique experience for our players. Finally, thanks to
He's
all the
definitely
players
reading
out
off a
there
laptop.
who came with us on this
Bottom
journey.
right of the
It's
screen.
the connections that you forged with each other that make Death Stranding what it is. Keep on keeping on.
And we're at the penultimate
keep on.
award. And it's an important one. Proving that star power has found a new
The Best
home.
Ian Award.
Here are the nominees for
Thanks.
Best Performer in
Thanks
a
for this
leading
award.
role.
Ooh, best performer in a leading role.
Okay.
We're coming back to Noafira. That is a direct.
Laura Bailey.
Well, Captain, screw your order.
Yeah.
This isn't about
Screw you.
It's about me.
Tell him, girl.
I need to fix this.
I've only ever been in love once.
Logan Marshall Green.
It was with a girl I met when I was
He
18.
looks very
I was
much
too young
like
and naive to handle it properly.
the guy who played Bane in.
I guess I still
Yes, Tom Hardy. Yeah.
Tom Hardy, that's it.
No, Courtney did an
Courtney Hope.
amazing job.
Yeah, I want Courtney Hope to win.
We need to move fast.
What do you suggest?
A business trip.
Barry Sloan.
I mean, the mustache makes it, really, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Let's talk.
And his hat as well.
Oh, yeah.
Doesn't go anywhere without his hat.
Oh.
If we surrender,
Gonzalo Martin.
Is it a spoiler of why he's wearing an iPad?
Yes.
Okay, I won't ask that.
This is my pick, probably. I think.
Okay.
same as before.
But Norman Reedus had such an encompassing role. Like he had to just get so intense with it, I bet.
Yeah.
Stop licking! Stop licking everyone, Troy. Here we go.
Troy Baker and his licking
BAFTA
fetish.
goes to Gonzalo Marquez.
Oh,
Amazing! Well done.
It will separate us, Daniel.
Oh.
Yes. Thank you so much to the Academy for this incredible honor. It means the world to me. And thank you for hosting.
I love
such
that he's
an
wearing his
amazing
Life is Strange
live stream.
hoodie.
It's important that we stay
Yes,
safe and that we take care of each other.
He's got a pirate-themed bedroom by the looks of things.
No, that's his boat, I think.
So much joy and happiness
He's on a boat.
to so many people out there.
Wow.
So thank you. I want to thank my
Oh
parents,
yeah, it does look boaty
Mom,
now.
Dad.
Yeah.
I love you so much. Thank you for always believing in me and supporting me in everything that I do. My siblings and my friends and family from back home in Argentina and in LA, thank you so much. To all of the fans who played the game, for all of your support. To the creators of the game, Michelle, Jean-Luc, and Raul, from the bottom of my heart, thank you for giving me the opportunity of bringing Sean Diaz to life. It has been the adventure and the honor of a lifetime. But most importantly, thank you to my voiceover director, Philip Bach, for all of your lessons, your patience,
that's
and for
really
always
sweet.
pushing me to get the best performance out of me in the booth. I couldn't have done it without you.
Do you know much
Thank you to
about
my
him as an
co-star,
actor? Is this
Roman
his
Dean,
first role?
and
This is his
for
first video
being
game role,
an
yeah.
incredible person to
Yeah,
work with,
he worked
and
really
an
hard.
amazing little brother. To all of my
I'd love
cast
to go and
members
see
and all of the people
like a
responsible
voiceover
for bringing Life is
recording
Strange
session
2
of
to life.
a
Thank
video
you for
game. It
working
must
on
be
such an incredible
It sounds
game.
like this
I'd
process
like
was
to
really
recognize
intense.
The incredible work of
Yeah.
all of my fellow nominees. I respect and admire your work so much. It means the world to be nominated amongst
Aw,
you with you
Gonzalo.
tonight. So thank you so much. And last but not least, I'd like to thank myself for believing in
Damn
myself,
straight.
and putting in
Damn
the work,
straight.
and never giving up. Thank you. I will never forget this night ever in my life. I love you all so much. From the bottom of my heart, thank you, Wolf Brothers forever.
Ow!
Have a good night.
I'm going to go back on again and smarten myself up because this is an important moment. It is the
fair
ultimate
play.
award of the night, best game.
Oh my gosh, are we at that point already?
Yeah, it's 20 to 9, Aoife. It's flown by.
I think would win, but it was down to our judges. There are 6 nominees, 6 very, very different games. But which one will be triumphant? Ladies and gentlemen, the nominees for best game.
Best game. Best Euro game.
Yeah.
Well, this was Eurogamer's best game of 2019.
Was it?
Games, yeah. What games will beat it? Or are up against it? Even. Luigi's Mansion 3.
Luigi's Mansion 3.
Perfect sequel, really.
Oh yeah.
Like, did exactly what it needed to do. Didn't add too
Disco
much. Just improved
Elysium.
on everything. Didn't change up the gameplay too much. I mean, this is a big winner so far. 2 awards.
Yeah.
Sekiro Shadows Die Twice.
Bonk. There's some ugly plays in that. Yay, good.
Yeah.
Stick your beak in a bottle. The harmonic is so
Control.
good. I love how this game ties in with the Remedy.
Yeah.
So much cool lore into it.
And the BAFTA goes to
Couldn't call this one.
Outer Wilds.
Ah, well done.
So now that it's been announced, I think I'm allowed to say I was actually on the jury for this one.
You live in
Oh, were
a future
you?
timeline where we just won
But
the
even when you're on the jury,
game.
you never know who wins because it's all done.
Thanks to our amazing
The final vote
publisher,
is done
Informa,
privately and
Right.
remotely.
backers who supported us.
Oh, that's cool.
A huge thanks to the
Are
original
you allowed to say
team
which
as
one you
well.
voted for?
I will defer on that one,
To all of our friends
just in
and
case.
Fair
colleagues
enough.
at
No, that's
Mobius
probably
Digital,
the-
along with everybody else
Probably
who's
wise.
laid their hands on this project. There's so many of you. I wish we could thank all of you by name.
And thank you so much to our fan community. You guys have been amazing. You are so sweet
These guys
to each
did
other
so
and
well.
so good about not spoiling things. And just word of mouth has been essential in getting people to play the game. So between that and just the gorgeous fan art we've been getting, like, oh my God, you're beautiful humans.
This game's
Thank
also
you so
available
much.
to play on the
Thanks so much.
the
We've
Xbox
been working on this project for a really long time.
game.
And, this really means a lot to us.
What's it called?
Thank
no,
you so much for
subscription
being
thing.
That's it. That is the game.
Well, you pay the
Do
monthly
you-
fee
do
and
you
you
agree?
get to play games.
Do you? Do
We
I
just-
agree?
we just
I don't know
steamed
if I
through
agree,
that.
because I don't know.
We did,
who
yeah.
won, because BAFTA wouldn't
I
tell
have
me when I recorded these bits. 'cause
drunk
BAFTA, and their
2.5,
integrity, they wouldn't let slip who the
5%
winner was.
ales.
So
I've
I'm
only gotten
actually
halfway
watching
through
at
my
home,
bottle.
really
That's sad.
doing-
I was
like,
ready for
what?
more.
Watching myself. to find
Down
out
it,
who won best
Down
game.
it,
It's
down
not
it.
wrecking my head now at this stage. Yes, but within the world of this, look, thank you for joining us. Congratulations to all of our winners. Congratulations to all of our nominees. The show ends now. There's an after show party, which will be in my living room, which is just over there.
Woo, we're all
but we really
invited.
want to thank our sponsors.
That's the
And
one,
more
Madness.
time.
Xbox
It's
Game
right.
Pass.
PlayStation, EA
Play
Sports,
Outer Wilds on
Activision
Xbox
Blizzard,
Game Pass.
Sega,
Got an Xbox.
Ubisoft, and Tencent Games. Thank you for making not just this, but generally lots of things happen with BAFTA. We'll hopefully see you again for more of this kind of nonsense. In the meantime, and this is the thing, stay safe, folks. Stay
Yes.
safe. And here's the thing I never say on a television show. Wash your hands. Wash your hands lots of times.
Just wash
during
your
the
hands.
day. That'd be really, really
Just
good.
wash your hands.
And basically, stay in your homes, because that way, the goose.
Stay home, stay safe. That's,
Yeah.
that's the motto to live by.
Aw, there you go.
Thanks, Dara.
That was fun. It was
We need
different. Different for sure, but I enjoyed it.
It was very different, but it was also very cool. I loved the little peek into everyone's living rooms.
Yes.
That was good, and I really loved the amount of animals
Yes.
on display.
I am
So
super
many.
into the amount of people who, got creative with their speeches.
Yeah.
Hey, look at that.
Yeah.
So I think everyone had to supply a speech just in case, I guess.
Right.
Oh, there you go. Well,
BAFTA Productions.
how about that, guys? Yeah.
Wow.
I very much enjoyed that stream, and
That
I
was
hope
really good fun.
Yeah, I hope everyone else enjoyed it too. It was really good fun to sort of chat through everything and just celebrate the industry, right? We don't normally get an opportunity to do that, and I think that even now, when everything is quite weird and it's maybe a bit more difficult to celebrate things, that it's more important than ever that we do that.
Totally, and as Dara said, as gamers, we are, we're very lucky to stay in touch with our friends and family in such a cool and creative and artistic way. So, big thanks to everyone out there, whether you were a BAFTA nominator or not. Everyone out there who makes games, you are doing amazing things, and here's to BAFTA Game Awards 2021, which hopefully we'll be able to be there in person for.
Yes, indeed. We'll be drinking. We'll be just heading off to the after party now. But you know what? This was really fun. I really, really loved being here with everybody and just kind of reacting in real time. And it's been different, but it's been really, really enjoyable. And thank you so much, as usual, to our mods and to everyone who joined us. It's been really good.
We had about 1,200 people watching at one point, which was awesome.
Pretty
if
good.
you've enjoyed this, we're doing another late night stream with some drinky poos tomorrow. It's more Team Eurogamers happy hour tavern time.
We had so much fun last week. We decided to keep doing it. So tomorrow night, it's a Friday night. You want to come have a drink. You want to go to the pub, but it's not quite possible. Come to our virtual pub. Last week we were in Skyrim. We were in the Battered Mare, right?
Mm-hmm.
Where are we this week?
Who knows?
Who knows?
It's a surprise.
So come join us from, what are we saying, 5 p.m.? 6 p.m.?
5, somewhere around 5 or 6 p.m.
Just come and check us out on social media and you'll be in the know. But please come chill out with us tomorrow. We're going to be playing some Final Fantasy games. We're going to be just chilling out, having a drink and chatting. And you're more than welcome to join us. But thank you so much to everyone for joining us tonight. And we will see you next time.
Yes. Bye.